One of the biggest reasons so many women think they're inconsistent in the gym is because they keep expecting themselves to show up with the same energy, the same output, and the same capacity every single day. But that's just not realistic, right? Your body can't show up the exact same way every single day. Your energy changes, your hormones change, your recovery changes, and your mental bandwidth changes. So if you keep showing up like none of this matters, well, you're going to continue to misread what your body actually needs. That's why inside my system, I teach women how to identify green, yellow, and red training days. And no, this is not about making more excuses. This is about learning how to train with more awareness and more accuracy. Because one of the biggest mistakes I see women making is assuming that every single workout needs to feel the same in order to count. That mindset is exactly what keeps creating those all or nothing cycles. So let's break this down. So, this is the kind of day where you can handle more, maybe lifting heavier, maybe pushing your intensity more, or maybe adding a little bit more volume. For example, let's say you slept well, you have stress that is manageable, and you arrive to your workout session feeling ready. Now, this is a wonderful day to go for those heavier squats, right? To include or have stronger effort and do a more challenging version of your workout. This is not a day to go crazy. You don't need to go crazy. It simply means that your body has more capacity available today. Now, our yellow days are completely different. A yellow day is more of a moderate capacity day. So, yes, you still train and yes, you can still get a good workout in, but you're not in the best position for your highest output. Maybe your energy is okay, but it's not amazing. Maybe you are a little mentally scattered, or you handled a lot that day, but you're not completely drained, but you also know you're not at your best either. That's a yellow day. So instead of forcing yourself to train like a green day, you just adjust. On days like this, you'll keep the same movement, but maybe lower the load, or maybe you'll slow the tempo, or maybe you'll shorten the workout, right? Or maybe you might even focus more on control and execution versus pushing harder and for more intensity. And yellow days are not bad days, they're adjustment days. For example, you go to work, let's say you've handled your responsibilities and you make it to your workout session. This is a win, right? This is definitely a win. Yes, you are noticing that your body is not fully charged, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that this workout is going to be pointless. It just means that the training demand needs to actually match the capacity you have available. Let's talk about red days. Now, red days are lower capacity days, and women, I really need you to hear me. Okay, I really need you to hear me on this part. A red day does not mean you're lazy. It simply means your body's giving you more information. Maybe you slept terribly. Maybe your nervous system feels fried. Maybe work drained you, right? Maybe life just feels heavy. You're overwhelmed and you get to your workout, your warm up session feels heavier than normal. This is not a signal to push for more intensity because your program says to do that on paper. A red day calls for lower intensity movements like mobility work, walking, core work, shortened sessions, or a lighter strength workout or session that is asking your body to do less overall. And that still counts because in my system, a red day is still a training day. It just has a different job. Now, this is the part where I've noticed women feel stuck because they've never been taught. See, most women are taught that if their workout doesn't look impressive enough, if it's not intense enough, if it's not hard enough, it doesn't count. And that is exactly why so many women keep bouncing between overdoing it or doing nothing at all. What I teach is consistency is not about pushing the same intensity every single day. Consistency is about learning how to keep moving forward without constantly putting your body in a position it cannot sustain. So, if you've been calling yourself inconsistent, and the truth is that your energy and your recovery keeps changing, you may not need more discipline. The truth is, you need a system that can identify the day you're actually in. And this is exactly why I use the green, yellow, and red training days inside my stress integrated strength system. Now, if this helped you realize that your body is not meant to perform the same way every single day, great. Stay with me in this playlist because I will be breaking down how my system works to train with your capacity instead of against it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please feel free to share with someone who you know may be struggling in this area.